Don't watch me, watch Nolazine TV. It's the best video ever and subscribe to it.
It's your boy Bino. We here with Nolazine TV. We finna talk that shit for real.
Alright. I'll tell everybody where you from.
I'm from Birmingham, Alabama originally, man. I stay in Texas though. I reside in Texas, man. Arlington, Texas.
Okay. So growing up, I'm like, who influenced you? I'm like, start making music. You don't care about shit like that.
I had more so, bro, it was my uncle, man. I had an uncle. He was a little older than me, but he grew up as like my older brother and shit. He always made music and shit. Unfortunately, like, he got caught up in some street shit or whatever, and ended up going to jail and then got 45 in a day. So that's kind of what made me just take it serious, you know what I'm saying? But artist-wise, I was a Boosie fan all the way through. I ain't want to hear shit else. Boosie, Trillian, T. Webby, all that. That's all I wanted to hear. I'm from Alabama, like, that's all we wanted to hear. So that was my influences outside of family, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. So, also, tell the people, tell the people, I can't get out. Tell the people actually, when you actually became one, music artist.
I don't know. I really don't. With music, bro, I feel like I done always just made music. I say within the last year and a half is when I just started pushing it and taking it serious and networking and everything else. But I don't know, music done always been a part of my shit, like just coming up a part of me. It was always one and one. So it ain't never just when I done started music, but it has been recently I done just started taking it serious.
Okay. So do you have any projects coming up?
I just dropped a project, Who Is He? That's got 9 songs on there. Shit. Last year I dropped Army of 2. That's like 12 songs. Championship season, like another 9. So shit. I'm 3 in the wind right now. I don't know if I'm gonna do no project real soon. But I definitely got some singles dropping. I definitely got some singles on the way for sure.
But do you have any features,
Oh yeah, I got a feature with Lil Ronnie that I'm finna do. We had already did that. We finna shoot the video tonight.
Shout out Lil Ronnie.
We finna shoot the Lil Ronnie. I got that hoe tonight. I got Yabo in the works. You know what I'm saying? We trying to do that shit too. So we got Yabo in the works, Lil Ronnie right now. Everything else on the hush hush, but we working, man. We trying to do whatever we gotta do. You know what I'm saying?
Alright, I feel that. So tell the people, what's the average day like for you?
Shit, I wake up, man. It's strictly, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to say it without putting no extra shit, man. I wake up, I get to it, bro. I like to cut hair. I got a little girl, so if it ain't with my little girl, bro, I'm trying to stay out the way. I'm cutting hair, I'm making music. My engineer live out here, my producer stay out here, so I try to fill my day with shit like that. Any hustling in between, you know what I'm saying? But all in all, I know this music shit what I want, bro. That's all I try to put myself around. Stay out the way, do what I gotta do. Stay out the way for anything else, bro. That's about it, though.
I feel that. So tell the people, what separates you, from other artists?
I ain't just necessarily got no one type of background. I can't say I'm born and bred Texas, you know what I'm saying? I can't say that about Alabama, but I done moved around, I done soaked in a lot of shit. I went to the Navy when I was fresh out of high school, you know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas not doing that, they ain't got that in them.
Hey man, but my partner was in the Navy, it was crazy. I used to travel with that boy.
Hell yeah, so you know.
And so all the women trying to marry you early.
Hell yeah, for sure, because they know you having it. They know at a young age, they know you having it.
Hey, but you get paid more money.
Talk to me now.
Yeah, I learned it.
Talk to me now.
We were in Virginia at Langley.
I was stationed in San Diego, so that was my lucky part, but shit, once it was time to get out, it was time to get the fuck out, my boy.
Hey, but it's like a learning experience.
Man, that shit. But before I left here, man to man, you know what I'm saying? I was crashed out. When nothing mattering, you know what I'm saying? I'm fresh out of high school. I know I ain't trying to get no job. I know I ain't trying to do that. Unfortunately, one situation happened that made me choose that route. But that shit made me a man. Like, I hated that shit when I was in there. I never tell.
Teach you like a little, discipline and different things like that.
Hell yeah, but like, just being taken away from all your niggas, all your influences, your family, everybody who gonna tell you right, everybody who gonna tell you wrong, shit. I had to learn everything by myself. A lot of the time, that's what niggas need. Hell yeah, like I had to understand everything that I was looking at. I couldn't look at it from this person's view no more. Or how it affect this person or whatever. Everything I did entitled me. You know what I'm saying? So I had to figure that shit out. And at first, especially coming out of high school. You know what I'm saying, bro? I had to get that shit. I had to figure that shit out, bro. On top of everything that come with being in the Navy. You know what I'm saying? So that shit made me a man, bro. I don't regret that shit at all. And I'm still eating out that shit.
Yeah. If you get that residual, huh?
You know what I'm saying?
And then you got Navy Federal. Good credit. Well, I'm on you.
hey, if I ain't gotta tell you, then you know.
All right. So tell the people, what do you, enjoy most about being a music artist, and also, what you, hate about being a music artist.
The thing I enjoy the most is it's a sharing craft. You know what I'm saying? You ain't fixing no car and telling this person to come pick up his car. I'm putting everything that I love about music on a track, and I'm giving it to the world to appreciate the exact same, if not more. You know what I'm saying? When I go into a studio, bro, I'm putting shit together that I know that I like, or shit that then went on in my life, or shit that you know what I'm saying? I'm giving my point of view on a whole lot of shit. And so for somebody to listen to that shit, understand that shit, like that shit, and jam that shit real, bro. It's different, bro. Like, that's what I love about that shit. What I hate about that shit, though, is, I guess, the same thing. It's bittersweet, you know what I'm saying? You giving a lot of people a lot of shit, a lot of content. They feel like them windows open. They feel like they know you. They feel like they close to you or whatever. Right. I mean, it's music, and I'm gonna give you a piece, but you only gonna know what you see. You know what I'm saying? Thanks. So, I mean, it's good and bad. Everybody gonna build their own opinion or whatever, but you got more people who know you than you know them. You know what I'm saying? Right. So that's the bad end that I see. I feel like.
Okay. So tell the people, how did you actually, come up, with your name?
Boom, crazy story, man. My mama always called me Bam growing up, you know what I'm saying? So, coming up, man, I just try to do something cool with the name, you know what I'm saying? Bam, it's kind of generic, so I'm like, I'm gonna say Bambino, you know what I'm saying? I say, bro, that shit, Bam. I say Bambino. I say, man, that shit go for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But then I'm like, bro, that shit sound like some magician ass shit. Like, I gotta drop a piece of it or whatever. So I drop the Bam, I stick with Bino. I say, regardless of whatever it is, once it's stuck, I just kind of roll with it, bro. That was me. Like, once it's stuck and niggas accepted it and all that type of shit, that was it. That was it. I ain't never looked back. I ain't never changed it.
Okay. So tell your fans, something about you, that you don't show, on your social media.
I got a top secret security clearance.
You might do.
I got a top secret security clearance, like, and that's to say, I don't say that because, like, a lot of folks will look at a nigga who make a certain type of music this way. A lot of niggas who move a certain kind of way this way. I'm smart as hell. You know what I'm saying? I done been to the Navy, one of the best jobs in that motherfucker, like, and was the best at that motherfucker in there.
Well, I already know you got credit because you already told me you got the Navy Federal earlier. Hey, but so you go buy you a house right now if they're giving them Mr. Will.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a nigga who it ain't cool to be done with me. You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas value that shit, or they want to be looked at a certain way. Right. You can look at me however you want to look at me. But at the end of the day, when I walk out of any room, I'm not no dumb nigga, and you ain't gonna treat me like that. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta move with fucking respect.
Hell yeah, for sure. That's my biggest thing. That's all. That's about the biggest thing I want niggas to know about me. Cause like I said, just appearance. A nigga guess you.
Right. Well, niggas try to guess you anyway.
Hell yeah, for sure.
You know, but like everybody ain't just ready to meet each other face to face. Like have that conversation.
Hell yeah, for sure. But I mean, sometimes respect earned, like you said, right? But your ideal respect sometimes is different than the next person ideal respect. So
it depends on who you was raised around.
Exactly. So just understanding what type of person. It don't even matter what you present yourself, what type of person is he. You know what I'm saying? Right. When you walk into a room after a couple sentences, I can understand whether you a rah-rah type of nigga or you a laid back, you a get money type of nigga. He might be popping, but he broke. But you understand it when you in the room with somebody. You know what I'm saying? Right. I don't force no stigma on my name, but understand that I ain't dumb. You know what I'm saying? And I don't say that to say it's niggas out here purposely running around dumb, but
they just don't know no better.
They don't know no better. And I want to
say God forgive those who don't know no better.
I want them to know I do know better, though. I do know better, though.
Well, I got to feel you. Also, what's your advice to one like younger artist that's trying to follow like in your footsteps?
I say it ain't no footsteps. You know what I'm saying? I network a lot. I'm cool with a lot of folks. I got successful homeboys. I got homeboys who figuring it out. But I can tell you everything I do when I wake up, and you still ain't gonna have the same money in your pocket as me. You might have more, you might have less. But my biggest thing is ain't no footsteps to follow in. Be you all the way 100%. Can't nobody be you. You know what I'm saying? And if you trying to be this nigga, he might be the best version of him.
Right.
You ain't gonna outbeat the best version of himself. You know what I'm saying? Be you.
Original.
Be you and sell that shit, bro. Believe in you. Believe in your product. And niggas gonna follow, bro. Everybody who's supposed to follow gonna follow.
Facts.
That's my biggest thing, bro.
Okay. Also, has there ever been one point, like in your music career, when you just want to give up?
For sure. Coming up, bro, a lot of niggas don't understand that shit take money. A lot of it.
Yeah.
And you still gotta remember, like, you doing music to chase something too. You know what I'm saying? Everybody see these folk with these chains and this and that, but ain't nobody talking about what they spent to get. You know what I'm saying? I done went broke chasing this shit before. And had to double back and then double back again and double back again. And you don't know what it feel like then went broke, get this shit back, and then go broke again. Chasing some shit that might be. You know what I'm saying? But just remembering what you in it for and doing that shit, that's the biggest reward, bro. Figuring that shit out. Don't shit feel better than figuring that shit out, bro.
Yeah.
So as long as you
process.
Hell yeah, I love the process. I'm a nigga that love the process.
Yeah, I love the process.
I love the
ain't
process.
Trying to get on. I
Yeah.
want the process.
I'm telling you, cause once I'm on, I'm on. I ain't gonna be here no more.
If it's got artists that actually get on, but they don't know how they got on because they don't really go through the process.
Yeah.
So like if you fall off, you don't know how to get back on. So that'd be the problem.
Exactly, man. My biggest thing is the process, bro. Network with them folks who networking with you. Fuck with them folks who around, people who not around. Get to them cities, get to everything, bro. Don't get stagnant, bro. It's easy as hell to feel like you making music, you making videos, or you got a sound or whatever. Don't get stagnant, bro.
Facts.
It's always something else to figure out, somebody else to meet, bro.
All right. So tell the people, basically, if you wasn't doing music, what do you think you'll be doing?
Man, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I'm a hustler. You know what I'm saying? I love cutting hair. So 9 times out of 10, I be cutting hair, but I'm just not a nigga who I learned how to cut hair when I was in the Navy. I learned it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I learned how to cut hair when I was in the Navy. I figured out I wanted to go to the Navy when I was in the street. So everything I done did been while doing something else. So I can tell you I be cutting hair. I can tell you I love to cut hair. But I can't necessarily say that's what I be doing to the end of my days. If rap work tomorrow, I'm gonna be figuring something else out. You know what I'm saying? I just ain't a nigga who gets stagnant, bro. That's the worst disease in the world. Worse than corona, bro. Stagnant. Getting stagnant bad for you, bro.
Facts. Okay. So, as far as your music career goes, where do you see yourself 3 years from now?
Working, bro. Working. Whatever that entails. Dropping, staying consistent, having more relationships, moving around, being household, man. You know what I'm saying? I work hard as fuck, man. And like anybody, I want that shit to be appreciated. So I see me working, bro. I don't see me doing nothing different. My situation might change, but I don't see me doing nothing different. I see me waking up and looking at that shit the exact same way. I feel like where I'm at right now, I can't be more hungry than where I'm at right now. As long as I can remember the day, bro, I'm gonna be straight. I can't be no more hungry than what I am right now. That's where I'm at with it.
Feel that? Okay. So, I got 2 more questions for you. So, well, not really questions, but tell everybody what you tell everybody what's next for you. Do you plan on starting when? Are you planning on starting one record label, signing artists, maybe collaborate with more people, dropping merch? What you got?
Right now, bro, like I said, I'm a music head, bro. I feel like I got a good sound. I can make good music. I'm still trying to figure out where I fit in, what I need to be, what I can learn. I'm still learning. I'm still new in it. So, obviously, I see bigger for myself than just making music and that be it. But right now, that's pretty much where I'm at. I'm working on fucking with different sounds, going to these different places and messing with these different artists, seeing their outlook or whatever, because it might influence my sound. You know what I'm saying? So, to the better or whatever, not copying, not dick riding or whatever, but getting around and meeting different people, seeing your lingo, seeing how you talk, how you use your vocabulary, how you hold yourself. That type of shit is shit you take in. That type of shit wear on you. You know what I'm saying? So that's more so where I'm at with it, experiencing more, living more.
I got you. And I'm also, but last but not least, I'm gonna tell everybody, I'm like, what can they find you at on like social media and on just other on like music platforms?
The Bino Effect, TheBinoEffect. That's on Instagram. That's most places, bro. Bino on everything else, man. You can follow me wherever, man.
Nolazine, make them scream. Nolazine. Make them SCREAM. Scream. Nolazine, make them scream. You heard me.